Pisces, to your Astrodice reading for April. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. And that house, of course, is what's going to represent the whole reading. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Okay, best message coming out. Give us the best house, please. Okay, got the 11th house coming out. Some Pluto energy. Ooh, with some Scorpio energy. Wow, the two energies. I mean, the Scorpio is Pluto, so that's awesome. Pluto and Scorpio in the 11th house. Talking about some deep transformation, and it could be friendships, social circles, and networks. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward. Definitely seeing that. And getting that Scorpio out. Energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, could be some secrets, but there's also that magnetically charming energy coming out of that. And going straight into the 11th house. The Cosmos grant wishes, luck, friends, social occasions. Yeah, there's definitely a storm over here building in your social circle. With the Pluto and the Scorpio hitting your 11th house, you're leveling up, but it just feels like within the 11th house of your social occasions, friends and stuff, so almost like I'm transforming. I'm leaving this behind, but not everyone can come with me. Okay. Okay, and getting straight into the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month for the beautiful Aqua Pisces. Got here. Got the Two of Wands coming out in the beginning of the month with the Chariot. Wow, guys. And the King of Cups. Woo-hoo. I like this because it feels a little mysterious. It's like guided by your intuition. With the Pluto and Scorpio in the 11th house, it's like crazy. And then you have the King of Cups to the Chariot. And it's like, whoa, because there's a shift going on with the Pluto. And it's like choosing this new direction while you're still aligned with it, but you're being like driven that way. You have beautiful movement. But it's like departing from that situation. And choosing this new direction. So at the beginning of the month, I mean, there's definitely this decision that points to where your connections are. Standing between these paths over here with the Two of Wands. Let me just show you this. Let me just show you the way that this is the way it looks. Okay, guys? I mean, look at this. It's like you see yourself, right? Standing between the two paths. You got the world in your hands. I mean, this is great for the beginning of the month because it says you're looking at your future and realizing something has to change. You know something has to change. And I said it before, some of you, you're saying this relationship has to change. Some of you are saying I'm changing directions. I'm leaving. I can't take all of you with me. So maybe, you're leaving some of your social group behind. Maybe some of just are, maybe they're on one person's side or they're always in your business or however it is. But it does look like no matter what with the Chariot, there's this movement, this determination of going strong, but you're still sitting here and you're choosing the direction to go for. Because you're saying, I'm not sitting around anymore. I'm actually looking out. I'm looking forward. And there's two. This is forward. This is looking out to go forward. And then you have the King of Cups. You're saying, well, it's okay. Because this isn't just about my logical mind, you're saying, right? You're Aquarius, Pisces. So you're saying, I want to use my logic mind and my intuition, right? Because I'm built of both. But you're saying right now, I really want to bring in my intuition, my emotions. as you're mastering your emotions. It's almost like you're learning right now to stay very balanced within the situation between your logic and your emotional side, right? And then that's when things really start to feel more intensified. So you might feel in the very beginning of the month that things are a little more intensified. We did have the full moon, the full pink moon as well in the very beginning of the month. So that could have also triggered that, right? It could have triggered that. So you might still be feeling that at this time as we're getting ready to move, obviously, into the mid-month. Of course, I didn't get them out fast enough because I had family things to do. It's Easter. Sorry, guys. But that's okay, right? But this is saying, hey, you know what? This is very powerful. This is a decision that needs to be made, and it's almost like you know it. You have the moon. Like I said, it could have been from that pink moon that helped bring things together. Because the moon, I mean, it's great because it's clarifying. It's saying, hey, yeah, you know what? But there's things that were hidden. There could have been hidden feelings. I could have spoke up and spoke my truth. Some of you might even, didn't even know exactly how to express yourself at the time. And now it's all becoming very clear. So whatever was going on, it feels like you're trusting your intuition over what was shown only at surface level. And mostly surface level just means from my logical mind, right? It's just like, this was logical, but then it's almost like my intuition opened up and it was like, whoa, hold on a second, right? I need to put myself into this leader mode. It's kind of crazy because the first thing I heard when I just said it was I have to put myself in a leader mode. Otherwise, they will try to intimidate me. They're trying to walk over me. They're trying to silence me. Wow. So some of you could feel that way, that if I don't get into this control mode and stand up for myself like real, but not just from a logical side, but, actually like this is what I need to do, where I need to get strong. Because they want to walk over me. They're trying to silence me. And they're not seeing it very diplomatic at all either. So some of you might be having problems with somebody even listening to you. They just want to argue with you. Okay. So let's get into the mid-month over here, my friends, and see what's going on. Best message, please, coming out for beautiful Aqua Pisces in the mid-month. One's trying, and that can even make you go silent. Well, some of you might even be silenced to the point where you're making yourself silent. I just seen that too. You're saying, no, I spoke my truth, but I'm not going to tell them everything. They can hinder my plans. Okay. Three of Cups. You're celebrating. I like it. Still staying strong. Hey, you found that strength. Look at that. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. It's saying you are the King of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups. But you found yourself strong. You're celebrating this strength. You have your friends. But it feels like you have the friends around you that you want to integrate and keep within your life. Somebody you trust. This is about trusting. I still feel it's trusting. Okay, let me get a clarifying card over here, guys, and see what's going on. Let's clarify on this. Yeah. So, I mean, so far what we're looking at is mid-month connections. I mean, you got the bonds, you got the support. Show us the card, Ace of Coins. Okay. You got the friendships around you. But there's also like this test of balance. Like I said in the very beginning, right? It feels like there's something that's testing you for this transformation. So I do feel like you do have this still this test of balance, this strength, this inner power and patience. It's almost like I'm learning to act with grace and emotional control. But otherwise, there's this situation that's going on where it's like, okay, but I'm going to sit poised over here and just see what's going on. I do feel like you are running into somebody who also adores the crap out of you. I just want you to know that they could be hidden, behind the scenes over here. But I do feel like some of you, there's this new person who's coming into your life who may be eyeballing you. If you don't already know that or not. Otherwise, it's kind of like the secret admirer situation. With the Ace of Coins here, there's this tangible reward coming up. I do feel like this concrete, informing itself around this situation. It's almost like if I don't trust you, I'm not taking you with me. The midnight, I'm telling you, some of you have a secret admirer. It keeps coming up. I still see them like hiding behind like the building. It's kind of like if you have a building standing here and they're trying to watch you. Maybe you're in college. Maybe I'm picking up some college kid, like they're standing behind like the music hall or something, and they're kind of watching you, and your friends over next to the benches, next to the tables, something weird like that, where they're watching you. You may already know this person watches you. They're too shy to come. It's really about shyness, though, and being comfortable in their own skin. This person's like highly shy. Could be dealing with a Cancer for sure, or a Pisces. That could be why this water is also coming up. But definitely having this place where it requires your awareness and discernment. That might actually come up next month. Actually, it's funny. It could come up next month where they actually come out of that hidey hole to come and try to confront you about them liking you. But it's going to be a little odd. I don't know why. I don't know if it's going to come up in the reading, but I will tell you one thing next month. But I will tell you one thing right now. This person's taking everything that they have to come forward to say something to you, Aqua Pisces, okay? And I do feel like it's going to be next month for the majority of you. Let's get over here and see what's going on. The end of the month. Yeah. But definitely seeing this starting to build where it needs to build. And I feel like whatever this friendship is, it's kind of like I'm keeping this group of my friends, family members, whatever it is, I'm keeping this close. And as I'm moving forward, I'm just kind of weeding people out who don't serve me. Kind of reminds me of cleaning out your Facebook. You know what I mean? You have so many people, but you're just like, oh my God, I have like this many people, but these people never ever reach out to me. Even when I reach out to them, they never reach out again. You know what I mean? We never talk, so I'm going to go through and unfriend them, right? Not because of maybe anything unreasonable, just because we don't talk, or we don't, we're never, it's kind of what it feels like. Just feels like you're just completely rehashing and refixing and redoing your friend cycle, your social networking, your social, group. For your best interest. It does feel like there was somebody there who really, got on your nerves. Queen of Wands. To the Sun. To the Knight of Cups. Okay. Some kind of strategical movement going on over here. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it just feels like you have this by the end of the month, it just feels like things are shifting. You got a lot of action, a lot of clarity. There's a lot of strategical movement that's also going on over here when it comes to this situation. You have the Queen of Wands over here that's really bringing in this social, personal, courage, though. It's almost like I'm focused. I'm in this place of happiness and delight. I have the sun next to me, which is also happiness, success. But you also have this Knight of Cups over here, which is saying, yes, but I'm going to, follow my heart. I'm going after what it is I want. Clarify on the Knight of Cups. Four of Wands. Yeah, definitely having that personal cycle going on. Yeah. Quick decisions coming in as well. Two of Swords in reverse. So you could say, well, I was feeling stuck at first, but now this kind of quick decisions coming in at this time. So I'm feeling like I can be more decisive. I'm feeling like I can act more quick. Swords are very quick once we get out of, feeling like we're at a crossroads, right? Where we feel confused or stuck. So I do feel like this focus, but that's because you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. So you're definitely seeing the different delights. You're feeling like things have developed and are moving fast in different areas. Gosh, I like that. I like that. Stepping fully into your voice and your power within the circles, because like I said once before, it might have felt like somebody, remember what I said in the very beginning of the month? I felt like somebody was kind of hesitating. Somebody's trying to hold you back from allowing you to speak. They're trying to, maybe overstep their boundaries. Maybe it's their way or the highway, and you're saying this is not the way it is, but that's maybe why I'm cutting off this friend. I feel like for a lot of you, it is cutting out this friend, because maybe this friend or this person's always trying to undermine you, keep you back from your dreams, always getting into your business when it's not their business. That is definitely for someone, to take that how it resonates. Otherwise, you have a beautiful reading when it comes to the 11th house. It looks like your social occasions are going to come back together the way you want them transformed, the way you want them seen, not because somebody else is trying to take control of your life, in which I do feel that way. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's a family member, whoever it is. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.